Hey everybody out there. Been kicking this idea out for a while now. I've been wanting to do this, so hopefully this comes out alright. Beer and making your own. Now I'm not gonna go ahead and do a batch of beer today. I just figured I'd give some basic information of the stuff that you'll need if you want to make your own beer at home. Just try to keep it simple. On my next video I'll go ahead and make a batch, but for this one, just kind of going through the basic supplies that you'll need if you want to make your own beer and or slash wine or cider for that matter. The first thing you're going to need is, hopefully I can do this, knowledge. I would highly recommend this book, The Complete Joy of Home Brewing. This is a great book. I mean, there's recipes. It gives you everything from basics to like hardcore brewing. I mean, it's got everything in it. I would highly recommend this book. I got book of how to make your own cider. It's a pretty good book. I've only done cider twice, and it's come out okay. But we're gonna stick with the beer for now, and then future videos, like I said, I'll do how to make it, go through the procedure of that, and also coming up is going to be the how to make your own wine. That's a whole different animal altogether. Some of the same supplies, but a different animal. So, like I said, the first thing you're going to need is some knowledge. Read up on it. It's not hard to do. You can screw it up, but the biggest thing for brewing is being sanitary. And you're going to need a cleaner. I don't know if you can read that or not. Easy clean. Sterilizing solution. Or just a different sanitizer. The other thing you're going to need is a good stainless steel pot. I don't know if you can see that. It's about I don't even know. I think it's a 1 gallon pot. Maybe I think it's 3. It's 3 gallon. Stainless. Don't use aluminum. You'll mess up your beer. The other thing you're going to need is let me spin this camera around here. You're going to need some carboys. Let me walk over here. Try to focus. You're going to need get down here. These are glass carboys. There's 6 gallon. I have a couple 7 gallons, and the 3 gallons used for smaller batches. If you're just starting out and just doing beer, you only need one of these. You don't need all these. I have most of these because I do a lot of wine. Next thing you're going to need is a fermenting bucket, and it's going to have a lid on it like this and a hole in it. I don't know if you can see that. And the reason for that hole is, put this back on the table here, are these things here you see sitting in front of you. It's air bung or an airlock that fits in that hole. Obviously that's not all the way in, but you get the general idea. That goes in there. Now, like I said, I'm not going to get into specifics, but you're also going to need damn tripod. Several these are rubber bungs, they're called. People call them stoppers, but they're actually it's a bung. And your airlock fits into the bung, and that goes. Sorry for motion sickness there. That goes into your jug. Alrighty. About to strangle this tripod. It's flopping all over the place. Alright, the other thing you're going to need is hydrometer. This is going to measure your specific gravity of your beer. To test it, it checks your alcohol level. You know, this is a plastic tube one. This is plastic. The hydrometer itself is glass. You got to be careful with these. The other one I showed you, the tube itself, that's a glass tube. I prefer that. It's easier to clean. Now the other thing you're going to need is a big spoon. That's for mixing your wort. Definitely need that. Other thing you're going to need is, I'm not exactly sure what they call these things. You basically stick this in your jug, straight down, and then when you pick it up, it keeps the beer in it. This way you could you do this with your and you get this angled up here. You fill that tube with your beer to measure specific gravity. You're also going to need a siphon tube. Which is just a clear rubber tube, and also this part of it goes bottom side like this down into your jug. There's an end cap for it. Sorry if you can't hear me. I keep moving away from the camera. There's an end cap for this thing that sits just above your, like all the waste and stuff, the solids that sink to the bottom of your jug. That keeps it from getting into your beer. Keeps it clear. And you're going to need also sorry, let me spin you around there, beer bottles. You could save beer bottles and just use the ones that you're drinking out of if you're a beer drinker. They cannot be twist off. They have to be where you need an opener to open a bottle. Otherwise, they're useless. And also you're going to need excuse me, you're going to need a decent capper. This thing's pretty good, because I could also cork my wine with this same contraption here, which is kind of nice. And then obviously you're going to need a way to make your beer. I don't want to get into craziness with all this, but you got you know, different malts. This is black patent malt. Get some crystal malt. It's endless. They also have canned malts, which is in kits and stuff. Geez, oh man, hops galore. I mean, there's so many different hops out there. Like I said, if you read the book, it makes it easy. I'm not going to get into specifics, but you know, hops. Also, you're going to need, no, it's not cocaine. Yeah. Maltodextrin. It's sugar for making beer. And, you know, oh, I almost forgot this. I don't want to forget this. You're going to need, obviously, bottle caps. But, this is for cleaning your carboy jugs out, your 5-gallon jugs, and your beer bottles. It just screws onto your sink, and you push your bottle, this thing flips up, and you push your bottle on it, and it shoots a spray of water up into your bottle. I get all my supplies from Leaners, which is basically pretty much down the road from me. I'll post a website, you know, down on the bottom of where you can get this.